the Heart of the Word. Reflections by Father Joseph Mary, SCTJM, on the daily readings from the Holy Mass. Memorial of the Presentation of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Thursday of the 33rd week of Ordinary Time. The Light to the Nations.
God bless you, dear family. Today in the Heart of the Word, we celebrate the presentation of the Blessed Virgin Mary, the moment when St. Joachim and St. Anne presented their beloved daughter to serve in the temple. According to the patristic tradition, Our Lady was 3 years old and would serve until she was 12 years old with the other chosen girls. She served in 5 principal ways. First, the service of praise to God who dwelt with his people, singing the psalms in the temple choir. Second, the service of the Word in thanksgiving for God's interventions in history, making memory in the Holy Liturgy, proclaiming major salvation events such as the Exodus, the Passover of the Lord, Pentecost, and Tabernacles. Third, the service of purifying the priest's vestments and preparing the lambs for sacrifice, carefully keeping in her heart the great price of our salvation. Fourth, the service of charity and hospitality to the pilgrims in Jerusalem, receiving families and women, the elderly, children, helping them enter the court of women and Gentiles. And fifth, the supplication of service and prayer to God in hope of the coming of the Messiah, the Christ. These 5 essential schools of service, praise, the Word, sacrifice, charity, and supplication, together prepared the Blessed Virgin Mary for her vocation to be the mother of the Messiah. Today the Church also celebrates the 60th anniversary of the promulgation of the central document of the Second Vatican Ecumenical Council, Lumen Gentium, the dogmatic constitution on the Church in the modern world. Why did the Council Fathers choose this day for such a historic and sacred action? Perhaps in order to call all the baptized to return to the purity and innocence of our sacred origins, which we see and contemplate in the presentation of the Blessed Virgin Mary. For the Church to be young again, to be Marian again, and to be free and courageous again, to give our lives in service of God and of the gospel. And on this very special day, as a religious and spiritual family, and also among so many bishops, priests, religious, and lay faithful, we celebrate the birthday of our beloved Mother Foundress, Mother Adela Galindo. And we give thanks to God for the great gift of her life, and for her total dedication to God, and for her sole desire to serve the Lord and the Church. Happy birthday, beloved Mother. May Our Lady the Presentation watch over you and protect your life and your mission in the heart of the Church and in the heart of the world, to bring the light of Our Lady's maternal presence to many hearts, so that the light of Christ, who is the Lumen Gentium, the light of God to the nations, may illumine all of humanity. Let us listen to these words of Mother Adela. May the presentation of Our Lady, the event in her life when she gave herself totally to the Lord as a child, be the luminous star that guides our own fiat. All for the heart of Jesus, through the heart of Mary. Happy birthday, Mother. Blessed feast of the presentation.